US Costco versus UK Costco. I've never been to a US Costco. I really need to change that because I love Costco. UK Costco for me is in my top 3 favorite stores. Might even be top 2. Just the size of the items. The food court for me is my favorite part of it. The hot dogs, the pizza, it's just brilliant. And it makes me think, like, also the rotisserie chicken from Costco as well. Like, but what can you get in the US Costco? Is it the same? I would imagine it's probably the same, but I reckon there's probably a few things here or there that we can't get here and vice versa. So yeah, I want to see what the difference is.
From calorie count to portion sizes, we wanted to find out all the differences between Costco food in the US and the UK. This is Food Wars.
That pizza looks amazing.
Here is an iconic Costco hot dog in the UK.
Ah yes, the famous Costco hot dog.
Looks the same.
In the UK, the length of a hot dog is
8 inches.
8 inches.
Yep.
Don't laugh.
8 inches. Almost exactly 8-inch dog.
It's also advertised as a quarter-pounder hot dog. Let's see if that's true. So with the bun and some onions, the whole thing weighs 250 grams. I'm going to take the sausage out and weigh that on its own to see if that is a quarter-pounder.
It is. I think that's about right.
Turns out that without the bun and the toppings, it does weigh exactly a quarter of a pound. That's pretty impressive. I know it's like manufactured and mass-made by machines, but you know, still cool.
It is cool because a lot of these companies will say it's this, but it's really not that. You know, like they what do they call it? When they, you know the thing I'm talking about, when they promise you something, but it's not really that thing.
Oh my God. It's
Bait and switch.
exactly 4 ounces. Wow. They kept it a quarter pound after it's cooked and everything. See? Costco. It's not impossible. All these people watch this and they're like, it's a quarter of a pound before you cook it. Well, they said 4 ounces, whatever they're doing, after it's cooked, it is the advertised 4 ounces. Way to go, Costco.
In the UK, a Costco pizza is 17 inches in diameter. That makes the surface area 227 square inches.
In the US, our Costco pizza should also be 18 inches in diameter. Let's measure it.
Dude, I
More like
need
17 and a half, Costco.
It's a big
It's still
pizza.
$9.99. That's a ridiculous deal.
Get me some pepperoni and mushroom on that. Oh,
You can keep that half an inch.
Our pizza today was cut into 6 pieces. I'd say for a pizza of this size, it's kind of uncommon to see only 6 slices. I would expect maybe 8 or 10 like a Domino's, but we're gonna weigh 1 slice and find out how big it is.
Now, let's weigh 1 slice.
man, that is a heavy slice of pizza.
That is a dense slice of pizza.
Yep.
There's some citation needed, but this might be the heaviest slice of pizza we've ever weighed on Food Wars.
It's huge.
Big layer of cheese. Not a ton of tomato sauce. I would say it's like maybe 70% bread. So I don't know if you're getting a ton of value for money when it comes to toppings.
It's still going to taste
Quite
good.
like it.
Yeah. Costco pizza tastes amazing.
It's got that nostalgic, cheap frozen pizza quality.
The chicken bake.
Wow.
I don't know what the origin of this is.
We don't
but
have that here.
Pretty good idea. It's just like a giant chicken hot pocket, right?
I've never seen that
The guy
before.
holding up the fish that he's just caught. We've already used this gag in a recent episode, but we can reuse it.
I am curious. Oh, why is this so good? This is so good.
What is it?
will
Like a
say,
chicken
I
Kiev?
love stodgy food. So I feel like I am the
What's inside the chicken bake? Like, what's inside it?
target audience for all of these foods. The fountain drinks in the UK come in one size and it's supposedly 22 fluid ounces. Of course, we have to check it. So in what seems to be an increasingly rare occurrence on Food Wars, that is actually as much drink as we were promised. That's 22 ounces.
But the fountain drinks in the US are 20 fluid ounces. Look at that, it's exactly 20 ounces, and I filled it up at the thing. Man, Costco is like
They're nailing it so
razor
far.
sharp with the portions, right? They're not leaving anything to chance. Thank you, Costco.
It's impressive. I mean, what's that garlic bread?
Here are all the Costco menu items in the UK that you won't find in the US.
Here are all the Costco menu items in the US you won't find in the UK.
Interesting.
Quick
You guys
disclaimer
get
that the menus seem to
churros.
vary slightly depending on where you are in the UK or the US. I got these from the Chingford location just outside of London, and Joe's got his from the Burbank location in California. We have one exclusive pizza option in the UK from Costco, and it's this one, the barbecue chicken pizza. As the name suggests, it's a barbecue chicken pizza, which also comes with some green bell peppers and some red onion.
Oh my God.
When I
it
see a
looks
barbecue
so
pizza in
good.
the UK, I usually grimace because it tends to mean that the sauce is barbecue, and I don't like that. But I think here, they've actually
sauce
just
is
kept the same
tomato,
like cheese and
yeah.
tomato base. but added the barbecue toppings on top, which, in my opinion, is what a barbecue pizza should be. Leon does not agree. It still feels pretty hefty. Maybe not quite as dense or as hefty as the cheese pizza did. The dough seems to be not quite as thick.
Oh, it looks so good with the onions and the peppers on it. Oh my word.
Try just the chicken on its own first. It's not bad. I'm not getting much barbecue flavor from that. It's more just like a sort of grilled chicken. Usually my biggest complaint of barbecue pizzas is that they're too barbecuey, whereas this one actually isn't very barbecuey at all. That means that I like it, but if you do normally like quite a strong barbecue sauce flavor from your pizzas, this one might not be enough for you. In the UK, you can also get whole pizzas as part of a family bundle. The bundles come with a full-size pizza, one of these gigantic garlic breads, 2 of these garlic and herb dips, and also a 2-litre bottle of Pepsi Max, half of which I have spilled on the floor of the studio.
Twisted.
I don't like Pepsi Max or Coke Zero. I just like the original ones, you know. Yeah, it might have some sugar in there, but who cares?
Churro. We got these, you guys don't.
That's a massive
That's not a lot
churro.
of stuff. All right. This thing, churro, cinnamon, dough.
It's huge.
Next up, we've got Costco's take on a classic British dish, cottage pie. Now, our American viewers may have heard of shepherd's pie. Cottage pie is basically the same thing in that it's a layer of some cheese on top usually, some mashed potato, but instead of the lamb mince mixture,
beef.
cottage pie contains beef mince. Now, this is a classic British dish, and we do feel pretty passionately about things like this. So let's hope Costco have done it justice.
I'm sure
The
it's gonna
strategy
taste
seems to be
Not a lot of beef though. A lot of mash, but not a lot of beef. Needs way more beef.
sell large quantities of food, but really pack it with the kind of cheap stuff. So for example, there's like a small amount of cheese on top here, a very small amount of beef on the bottom,
And a ton of
and I'd
mash.
say like 80% of this is it's just mashed potato. Let's give it a try.
I'm sure it'll still taste okay.
It's actually quite tasty.
Work for Costco.
I don't work for Costco. I'm a truth seeker. So again, the beef is like, it's very rich. It's quite thick, but there's a real like meaty flavor to that. Is it the best cottage pie you've ever had? No, probably not. But is it like an affordable, filling
This is
version
the thing.
that's fairly true to the original?
Like, if it's cheap and it tastes good, it's a winner. At least to me.
I'd have to kind of say, yeah. You do get kind of more filling as you go into the middle as well. It wasn't all like that, thankfully. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't think they've done too bad a job here. Next up, we have this one, which is the double chicken fillet sandwich. Considering the theme of just like hefty foods, this thing is absolutely massive. Look at it. Yeah, I think maybe they were supposed to stack the chicken
That
patties
thing
instead of
is
lay them side by side, because the
enormous.
bun barely covers any of it. They've also only put 1 slice of cheese on it, so only about 40% of it is covered in cheese. I might have to do some quick tactical rearrangement here. There's another bit of cheese on the bottom. So you get cheese. God, but then it's like, can you eat this? Because that is also a logistical nightmare
That
to eat.
is
I think whichever way you
huge.
stack this, it's going to be quite tricky to eat. But this is the double chicken fillet sandwich.
Impressive,
There are
though.
2 chicken fillets, 2 slices of cheese, some lettuce, and some tomato. Extremely dry, very bland. Like, none of the components taste of anything.
Yeah, for that amount of chicken, you need a lot of sauce, don't you? You need a lot of sauce.
Somehow, it's a bit of a miss. Again, it's big. It would fill you up. Next up, we have the Korean barbecue beef bake. So it's like the chicken bake in that it's kind of a baguette with some cheese on top, filled with meat. But instead of chicken and bacon, this one has Korean barbecue beef. I imagine it's going to be a similar level of stodginess to
quite
the
hollow.
chicken bake and also to everything else that we've eaten today. The filling on its own doesn't really taste of much, which is slightly disappointing. That's bland. That's disappointing. I'm still eating it, but it's bland. It's just like nothing that jumps out
He's
to me
almost
as, like,
finished it.
Korean flavors in this. If you're going to make something that bland, I think don't drag Korea through the mud, just call it a beef bake and be done with it. There's one other classic British dish on the UK Costco menu, which unfortunately they forgot to give me today, and it's jacket potatoes. There's a note in the script where Joe says that he doesn't know what a jacket potato is, so I'll do my best to just explain it to you now. As the name suggests, it's basically just a potato that you keep in your jacket in case you get hungry. These can either be boiled or baked. You'll usually wrap it in some foil just so that it doesn't kind of touch anything else that's in your pockets. Keep it on you, and then whenever you get hungry during the day, you have a nice snack with you. As the name suggests, it's basically a potato that you keep in your jacket. We also have 2 exclusive desserts.
Yeah, I'm not really a massive fan of jacket potatoes unless they've got like lots of stuff inside it, like brisket, cheese, you know, otherwise by itself it's pretty boring.
Style options in the UK, including a caramel fudge sundae and a coffee caramel frappe.
It's the same as a baked potato, basically.
I didn't get either of them today, but here's what they look like.
Two cold drinks you get here in the US Costco is the fruit smoothie. Oh my God, that's great. Wow, that's really good. And the cold brew mocha freeze. Oh boy, it has melted. I'm really surprised how good these cold drinks are. I mean, their food is good, but these are really good.
So far, it does seem like Costco's been nailing the food offerings that they provide. They've probably done like a ton of research to find stuff that a lot of people would like.
Yeah, that's picking me up. That's picking me up, Yules. Let's go. Now I need to calm down a little bit.
And finally, in the UK, we also have mango smoothies on the menu. Although today their machine was broken, they weren't serving them. Here's what they look like.
I love
want to take this moment to talk
mango.
about Kirkland, Costco's signature brand that provides a wide variety of products for a low cost. Over the years, the brand has developed a loyal fan base among Costco members. It would be impossible to feature all of the Kirkland food and beverage items exclusive to the US, not in the UK. And believe me, I begged management to let me sample Kirkland's many alcohol options, to which they said, no way. So here are a few non-alcohol Kirkland signature favorite exclusives in the US. Gonna start here, animal crackers. I mean, come on, UK. Who doesn't love animal crackers? Are animal crackers popular in the United Kingdom?
No, I've never had an animal cracker before. And I wonder why they picked the name Kirkland. Like, what's the history there?
Oh my God, let's do the animal review. I think monkey, gorilla, orangutan.
Oh, are they just biscuits
looks
shaped
like
like
a hippo.
animals?
We got hippo. Oh, this is most certainly a koala. Oh, I've seen that guy already. We're already getting repeats. Alligator, I think? Possibly a dragon? Oh, Brookfield Zoo, all on your fingertips here in cracker form. Fantastic. In the US is not playing with their cheese selection. So many, and the one according to the internet that just everyone is raving about is, of course, the Parmigiano Reggiano.
Love Parmesan. Love it. On spaghetti bolognese.
Parmigiano Reggiano.
Sopranos.
1.5 pounds. How much do you think a 1.5 pound block of Parmigiano Reggiano costs?
$5? Maybe $10.
What do you think?
$10, I'd say.
Actually, it was $16. Jeez, both of you. I thought we were like,
that's
everyone's gonna be like, $50. No, 16. That's still really good. $16 for all this.
Is it?
I mean, this is gonna last, man. This will last many
Actually, to be fair,
of your wine
It's
and
not
cheese
bad.
parties. And of course, Costco has a fantastic selection of wine, all of which I'm not allowed to go near, apparently, according to management. All right, this video a lot more entertaining. We were doing the wine review. Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut
Love
butter.
peanut
When I
butter.
went to the UK, I'm not kidding you. Every person I talked to, when they realized I was an American, which was literally 1 second after I opened my mouth, they all asked me the same thing. What is with Americans and peanut butter? Is peanut butter not popular in the UK? They were like, you guys,
It's not as popular as it is in America. It's definitely increased for sure, but still not quite as popular as America.
you guys put peanut butter in everything. We kind of do. This is really good peanut butter. Please forgive me, all the peanut butter heads watching. Do you want it this liquidy? Because I'm thinking peanut butter sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly, peanut butter and honey, whatever you're mixing the peanut butter with, right? You want some thickness to it to stay on the bread. Do we want thin peanut butter? I don't know, I'm asking you, the viewer. What is the preferred viscosity of peanut butter? I mean, this is creamy, but I mean like creamy. Italian sparkling mineral water with carbonation added. If anyone was wondering.
I don't like carbonated water. I like mine still. Super still. No bubbles, please.
Just how boring I am. My favorite sparkling water is actually the non-flavored, right? Like LaCroix, my favorite one's the plain. Yeah, that's right, you better, ugh. I like the bubbles in the water. Smells Italian.
Smells Italian.
Oh yeah, it's like really harsh. This is very good. Like I want that harshness of the bubbles. What are you illin' about? Speaking of Italy,
Pesto.
pesto. So the basil was imported, but I don't think this was made in Italy. Basil, people.
Pesto pasta, so good. So good. With like a bunch of cheddar on it.
Swear by this stuff. They swear by it. Dried mango slices. This right here, look how many of these they gave me, man. This is 2.5 pounds of dried organic
I've
mango
never seen that before.
slices. I am a mango boy.
That's an impressive list of stuff. We don't have that many Kirkland exclusives in the UK, but there is one interesting one I found, which is this hazelnut spread. This is just
It's basically a Nutella rip-off, basically.
Costco's version of Nutella, not Nutella. Well, that was interesting because I was looking at the ingredients of this and the percentages kind of piqued my interest. So out of interest, we Googled what the contents of real Nutella are, and the ingredients said that there were 13% real hazelnuts in there, as well as 7.4% fat-reduced cocoa powder. So if we compare it to this one, Leon, how much hazelnut do you think is in this?
I don't know,
13%.
What, the same?
Exactly the same.
Wow.
Fat-reduced cocoa powder, 7.4%. So on paper, this has basically identical ingredients to real Nutella.
So it's exactly the same, and it's probably cheaper than Nutella as well. So you might as well just buy this instead of Nutella.
It smells and looks a lot like Nutella. I would struggle to tell this apart from real Nutella in a blind taste test, and it is cheaper. So hey, next time you're around and you really, really love Nutella, you can buy it in bulk here and you won't really know. I also found some products which weren't Kirkland brand but did pique my interest. Marmite. I found this kind of catering-sized tub of Marmite which I could not resist. I assume this is an exclusive and not something that you'd find in the US, not 100% sure. I made Marmite pasta and put it on
Marmite pasta.
Instagram yesterday.
Have you guys ever tried Marmite? It's very like, you know, polarizing. Either you really love it or you really don't like it. And I'm in the latter category for sure.
And people got upset, so it felt relevant. Then I also found some American products at Costco that you wouldn't normally see on British shelves. For example,
Skippy peanut
brand
butter.
peanut butter. This isn't bad, but like, there's so much oil in here. You can see it's like running off the
Shiny.
top and it's kind of made the whole thing go very liquidy. According to the ingredients, this is 10% hydrogenated palm oil, which might go some way to explaining why it's so liquidy at room temperature. These caught my eye while I was browsing the shelves. Smucker's Goober? Neither of those are real
Never
words. first
seen
of all.
that.
But this is peanut butter and grape jelly stripes.
Oh.
Is this what Americans are putting in PB&Js? It claims to be America's favorite combination peanut butter and jelly. How much competition do they have in this field? I'd love to know. Americans love grape flavor things, and it's really not common in the UK for whatever reason. I mean, it's quite pretty. I'd love to see the machine that puts this into the jar in that pattern. This is a lot more solid. I think they've added like gelling agents and stuff to this to keep it in that uniform shape with the cool color pattern. The grape jelly is extremely sweet, and the peanut butter, even I think on its own, is quite sweet compared to the Skippy as well.
I've never tried peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Can you believe that? I need to try one on camera. I'm gonna do it.
I want to give a disclaimer, although this is the exclusive sections, I don't think these are exclusive. I just know that one awesome thing about the Costco here in the US, I don't know if it's in the UK, Harry can confirm this, is they have ridiculously good baked
Wow.
goods. Costco's in the US is also famous for having a sheet cake. Couldn't get it, you gotta order it ahead of time. I'm sorry, let's get a picture of that on the screen with my face on it. But they have so many muffins and croissants and other things.
I heard really good things about the bakery section at Costco, so I also had to give that a try.
Yeah, the croissants
This goes out
are
to
really
Katya's
good.
dad. Our producer Katya, apparently her dad really loves Costco croissants. I feel like these would benefit significantly from being heated up. It's not bad, as far as like pre-packaged croissants go. And finally, these cookies. You get chocolate chip, double chocolate, and white chocolate chip.
Give me one of those double chocolate ones right now.
In the UK, a lot of our like pre-packaged cookies, for whatever reason, tend to be really solid, and you can like snap them rather than chew them. But this is the much softer American-style cookie, which is really good.
Full disclosure, this is the first time I've ever shopped at a Costco. And it's not a snob thing. See, I grew up, my dad worked for a grocery chain, and then I move out into the world, and the thought of having a case of toilet paper or bottled water in my shoebox apartment was crazy. Also, $60 for a membership? I mean, I was just scraping by, so coming $60 to go grocery shopping was madness for me. So, and then just never went.
In America, do you need to be a business owner to have a Costco membership? Because here you do. You need to have like a business or like a limited company to get a membership card.
Until now for this video. And I think Costco is really awesome. I like it now. Shout out to Kirkland.
Costco in the UK is a little bit weird because not just anyone can actually walk into a Costco. You have to actually apply for warehouse membership, which is different to just standard online membership. And to do that, you have to be working in a certain number of limited professions. Some of the professions make sense. It's things like teachers who maybe work in school and need to buy supplies. And then some of them are really random. Things like airline workers are allowed in. I think I was technically allowed in as a journalist, so this is journalism if anyone asks. I believe a year of standard individual membership cost around £30, maybe slightly more. There's different tiers as well. You can get like executive membership where you unlock certain perks. Honestly, I don't really know why it's set up exactly this way in the UK. I guess
it's probably just to make it more exclusive, you know, to that kind of like cool club factor, like you're part of the club type thing.
They want to kind of have some control over the foot traffic in the stores. They don't want everybody just piling into the store. I went at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday and it was really busy. And I asked someone on the till and they said that wasn't even busy by their standards. Wow. I think this is what it's like in the US, but the shop itself was just basically an enormous warehouse with stuff everywhere. It wasn't organized hugely well. The aisles weren't particularly sort of labeled. There were numbers on the aisles, but it didn't say what was in them. So I just kind of had to like snake around and try and find what I could find. Things were slightly cheaper in there than usual, but I don't even think things were like massively discounted, particularly the branded stuff compared to the Kirkland stuff. So I think you're more just going because you need to buy things in bulk and it's slightly more convenient, rather than because you're trying to save a lot of money on your day-to-day groceries.
For sure.
For me to be able to sign up for this, they needed to see a pay slip so they could prove who I was employed by. Kind of weird. A whole pizza from a UK Costco will cost you £9.99, which at the time of recording was $12.38.
A Costco pizza in the US is $9.95, or £8 3 pence.
So slightly cheaper in the US. Okay, interesting.
That's a 19.9% price decrease in the US. The Costco hot dog here in the US with a 20-ounce soda is $1.50. The
such a bargain. It's unbelievable value.
Same price it's been since 1985. How has Costco managed to sell them for so low for all these years?
In an age where seemingly everything has been hit by inflation, the Costco hot dog has become somewhat of a viral phenomenon. Their commitment to keeping the hot dog combo at $1.50 is so strong that, as the story goes, when the current CEO approached the old CEO about possibly raising the price, he said, "If you raise the price of the hot dog, I will kill you. Figure it out."
And they did. Costco would soon switch from selling Hebrew National hot dogs in their food courts to manufacturing their own. They opened a hot dog factory in LA, then in Chicago, reducing production costs and keeping the hot dog at the $1.50 price point today.
It is fair to point out,
it's a genius move. It's almost like it sells the membership for them, because people be like, oh, you know, you can get a hot dog in Costco for $1 or £1, and people are like, no way. And then they'll want to try it and see for themselves.
that our hot dog costs £1.50, which is more like $1.86. It does come with 2 more ounces of soda, so maybe that's why. Or maybe Costco just likes the aesthetic of having $1.50 on the sign. A slice of pepperoni pizza from a UK Costco is 826 calories, while a slice of cheese pizza is 751. The most calorific thing on the menu is a whole pepperoni pizza. A whole pepperoni pizza is 4,962 calories, which is 248% of your daily allowance.
A slice of pepperoni at Costco in the US is 650 calories. A slice of cheese, roughly the same size, would be 710 calories.
That's surprising. So the US pizza is more calorific than the one over here.
That's 60 calories more. Does that make sense that the cheese is more calories than the pepperoni? I got it. Wow.
A UK chicken bake is 911 calories.
An entire US chicken bake is 840 calories.
A UK hot dog is 602 calories.
The hot dog and 20-ounce soda in the US is 580 to 850 calories, depending on the drink you get. So least calories would be, of course, Diet Pepsi, which has 0 calories. If you got a regular Pepsi, that'd be 250 calories. And if you want to get the most calories in your drink, that, of course, would be 280 extra calories if you got the Tropicana fruit punch.
Wow.
Animal crackers.
I mean, yeah, like, you know, the Costco for me, one of the best stores. It's just like an adventure because you don't know what's going to be around the corner as well. Like, because the products aren't all put sort of like in the logical place, You know, you walk in immediately, you're looking at the TVs, you're like, oh, I really want one of those. And then you'll see like a massive jar of like, you know, strawberry jam, and then you'll see the rotisserie chickens, and the smell is so good. Such an interesting place. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.